back to Cooking with Lambo. If you caught one of our earlier videos, we were asked to do something with Spam, and I've honestly never cooked with Spam. So we took some Spam, we poked our holes in it, we smoked it on the PK to get a nice internal smoky flavor. Now what I want to do is we're going to sear it off and use that as part of our Loco Moco, which is a very popular dish in Hawaii where Spam is very popular. So we've got our pan heated up, we've added a little oil to it. Let that come up. Notice how you see the oil swirling. That tells you, when you see the little ripples in it, it tells you it's ready. And we're going to drop this down. And all we're going to do is put a little brown, get a nice little crust on it. And then we're going to use the oil base to make our sauce. While we brown this up, we'll be back in just a little bit. Welcome back to Cooking with Lambo. As you can see, we've got a nice little crust build up here on our Spam. So we're going to transfer that to a plate with a paper towel. We're going to move on to the next part of our recipe, and that's making the sauce for the Loco Moco. And we're going to start with one bunch of yellow onion whites. I'm going to add a little bit more oil to the pan. And then we're also going to add some mushrooms. And what I have is some shiitake and cremini and oyster. So we're going to go with our onions first. We're using the whites. We save the greens for garnish. And then we're going to throw in our mushrooms. And let that get going. Add a little salt and pepper. Always you want to season as you go in layers. That's how you build the flavor. Pepper. We're going to let this saute, get that translucent. We'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back. As you can see, our veg has gotten quite nice and toasted. We add a little bit more fat, a couple tablespoons of butter, because we're about to make the roux for our sauce. So we're going to add to this 4 tablespoons of flour. And guys, like anything else we've done, bechamels, roux, you name it, we're just going to cook the flour out of this. We're not trying to make gumbo, but we don't want to take a bite and be able to taste the flour. So that's all we're going to do here is we're going to cook the flour out, and then we'll be adding a little bit of beef stock to finish our sauce. See y'all back here in a few. All right, we've got our roux going good here with our veg. Now let's add 2 cups of beef broth to this dish. That's going to help us make our gravy or our Loco Moco sauce. What we're going to do now is we're just going to heat this up. It's going to come to a boil. And that's when the thickening power of the roux is going to kick in. And then we're going to reduce this to a simmer and then check our seasonings. A little salt and pepper right now. And then we'll adjust more later. See y'all back here in just a few. All right, we've got our sauce going really nicely. Notice that we can make our lines so we know our sauce is ready. We've got a couple eggs going here. I think it's time to plate this dude up. So, let's see how these Hawaiian guys do this. We've got a little rice. We can put the rice down. I'm going to take a couple of pieces of our Spam. Put that down as the next layer. And we're going to come in with our sauce. And then need to come in. With our sunny side up eggs. Right on top. Now we're going to garnish with a little green onion. And there you have it. Lambo's Loco Moco. See y'all next time.